Imagine chasing the same dream for years, sending demo after demo and getting nothing but silence in return. Now, imagine in just 2 weeks hitting not one, not two, but all of your goals. It sounds impossible, right? Well, that's exactly what happened to me in 2013. And today, I'll show you how it can also happen to you. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to share with you the story of how I signed my very first big release. And more importantly, the lessons learned that you can apply to your own journey as well. Whether you're an aspiring producer, artist, or creative of any kind, I promise, this story will show you the power of persistence, collaboration, and yes, a little bit of delusional self-belief. This story goes back to 2013. For anyone who was already around in the EDM space, it was the year of Animals, Tsunami, the legendary Ultra Miami live set by Hardwell, and the big boom of big room EDM. At this point, I was already making music for about 4 years. 4 years of practice each and every day. I remember sending my music to Spinning Records by CD and trying out every demo mail I could find to get my music signed. But up to that point, I still got nothing back. I had two big goals I worked on for years: signing a track to Spinning Records and signing a track to Revealed Recordings. Fast forward to the summer of 2013. I remember being on vacation with friends when Hardwell was playing Tomorrowland, and it got live streamed also. This was the moment I decided my goal was not only to sign a track to Revealed, but also to have a track in Hardwell's live set. By setting goals like this and continuing to work on it every day, I truly believe that the right doors will open for you eventually. It is simply a matter of pushing through and not giving up on your vision and a big amount of belief in yourself, especially when no one else does. When I got back from vacation, something happened that would influence my entire life. Someone from my neighborhood, who also was into producing, asked me to make music together. If you know me, especially back then, you will know I was a complete introvert, especially with someone who I didn't really know, so I wasn't too eager to say yes. But something in me said, you know, why not? Maybe you can learn a thing or two, or you could make a nice track together. The next week we met, and that day, as if he was put on my path to bring me to the next level, he gave me a sample of the kick drum I used in all my tracks. This sample is the kick that I used for Shockwave or What You Called Me, my first EP on Revealed, and almost every other song I made after that, including Ready for Action, Arcadia, Deja Vu, and Zodiac. Besides the kick drum I missed in my songs, he also gave me a tip that would change everything for me. He told me, if you want your music to be heard, don't send it to the general demo mail, but look for the A&R on Facebook or LinkedIn and send it to their email address directly. As simple as this sounds, I looked up the Revealed A&R at the time and I sent my demos, with the new kick drum of course. A day later I got a reply. He liked the songs, but not yet for a release, he said. But getting a reply from his personal email address meant that it worked. From now on I could send my music to the A&R directly. Even though I was rejected by the label, I was so happy to finally got my foot in the door. And the next day, I remember it was a Sunday evening and I didn't expect any email, but my notification popped up. It was the same A&R who told me he sent my music to Hardwell, and he did like it and wanted to put my music out on an EP. This later became my first ever release on Revealed, the Shockwave and What You Called Me EP. And the next week Hardwell even played this song in his live set at Tomorrowland. You'll remember what I said in the beginning about my goals? I got 2 down in the same week. And to make it even crazier, that same week I contacted Alvaro and we finished our song Ready for Action, and Spinning Records wanted to sign it to their label. Still remember what I said about my goals in the beginning? Now I got all 3 big goals down, all in the same 2 weeks. My first release on Revealed, my first track in a Hardwell live set, and my first release on Spinning. I truly believe this is all about persisting on your vision and trusting that life will present the people on your path to get there. You just must be open to receive it. I really believe that invite by the producer from my neighborhood, who gave me the email and the kick drum, was put on my path to get me towards my goals. Your vision and dreams should always be bigger than any doubt or fear you have on how to get there. Simply, and I know it's not simple, but only focus on your vision, your dreams, and how you will get there is not up to you. That will reveal itself along the way. I was always visualizing myself on all the big main stages worldwide and seeing the crowd in front of me playing my own songs. That was the delusional self-belief I had for years already. Looking back, I realized it was never about luck. It was about persistence, setting big goals, dreaming bigger, and trusting that the right people would show up on my path when I needed them most. And the same goes for you. Whatever your dream is, don't let doubt decide your future. Focus on your vision, keep putting in the work, and trust that the how will reveal itself along the way. Because if I can do it, you can do it too. Stay persistent, stay inspired, and I'll see you in the next one.